Hello everybody, and welcome to the very first ever Team Project cast. This is actually my second tape of this because my fraps kind of messed up. So this is a PZT versus PZT 3v3. We have Lucifer, the red Protoss, the bottom right. Middle right, we have Iceman, the Zerg. Top right, we have Civ Domvio, the blue Terran. Top left, we have XD Pants Down, the yellow Protoss, and me, ProjeKt, the orange Terran in the middle there, and bottom left, Skullra, X-Raw, the Zerg, purple Zerg. And we are, as you can tell, having a fun time with these pings, Alt-G. So, Skullra X-Raw is actually now part of Team Project. His name is now Project Solar. So, we'll be seeing him in later casts as we continue. So, we see just, I believe, some scouting going on there. We got a spawning pool started, and I'm going nuts with the pings. That must be really annoying for them. Anyways, I have my barracks down. The other Protoss doesn't even have their first supply done. I believe he is going for a cannon rush based on... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's happening. Spawning pool is almost complete. He is building a proxy warp gate down below my friend Skullra X-Raw, or Solar. He has a spawning pool started. I have my second racks up. So supply depot, because everybody's excited to hear about a supply depot being built. Proxy Pylo there. Just so you all know, this is by no means a pro game. This is just a really funny game that I thought you guys might enjoy, so I'm casting it. Because as you see, what happens up here later on in the game is quite hilarious. This is being scouted? I guess not. There's no overlay. Yeah. So that's done for. What? Okay, maybe not. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, it's done for. Let's check up on this proxy base here. He's got his warp gate started. He's got it's a full-on proxy base, not even just a proxy warp gate. He's got his forge down there. He's getting some photon cannons. This was actually a placement match for us three on this top left, so that's why it's so terrible. We did end up placing platinum, but I think that was just because of how terrible these guys did, because as you see, we did terrible. I have my 3 racks built. He has 2 racks down here. He's got his 6 Zerglings and a spawning pool. He's getting gateway and putting up some cannons, and here comes, what is that, 8, 7? I don't know, 8, yeah, 8 Zerglings. Down here we got 2 more, and Overseer. Here we got another Overseer. And as you will notice, during the game, some of the chat will be censored, as I don't want to offend anyone, because the other team was trash talking. So this guy's going all out with this proxy base right here. Just pumping out more Zerglings down here. He is getting a Roach Warren now. I have a fully running 3 racks, no gas. Oh, I'm getting gas. It's exciting. These guys are taking care of business up here. He's killed off those 9 probes with, killed off those 9 lings with his probes. You're getting some Marines in there, as well as these 6 Zerglings. He has his 3 racks set up. He's got a orbital. Down here, we still just have a spawning pool, barely at all saturated main. Down here, is that fully saturated? What is that? 8, 5. That is not fully saturated, but it is better than most of these guys. I do find this proxy base here, and I'm pinging. And as we can see, there is these photon cannons here, so I'm taking it from the left and the back so that I don't get destroyed by these little guys here. And it looks like he's gonna have a hard time here. I want to speed this up a bit, but I didn't. Wrong hotkey. There we go. So this is pretty hilarious how terrible these guys are. There's just these 2 guys chilling back here. So he manages to keep this base alive for 6 minutes 30 seconds so far, just from attacking with his mineral line and building photon cannons. It's pretty great how terrible these guys did. And down here we got Iceman coming to protect his little red friend, as I am, as you can see, just wrecking this base. I say win-win. They did too much cheese, which is very much true. I still only have my 3 racks and 1 probe work in the refinery there. So yeah, doing pretty terrible. This, out of everybody playing, is the closest to a fully saturated main, and it's not even. This, oh, maybe no, this one's got, no, they're about the same. Yeah, so nobody's got fully saturated main. He's got one expo, only person with an expo. Yeah. So that finally went down right there because of, as you can see, those took it. But my buddy Solar here is taking care of those Marines for him, and I did finish off red here, but I left those because there's no need for those. XD Pants Town is asking for 400 minerals to start a new base. I'm killing off this expo here. Should easily be able to take care of that. Oh, he's starting some more circlings there. And we see some more scouting. And he now has a 5 racks, which they are all running off of this one main. That's slightly impressive. Not really. I don't know. I should have a 5 racks. But I'm still running off these 3 racks. I'm now getting a tech lab and building 2 engineering bays, still off of 1 gas with 1 probe. He has his Nexus back up. Down here we see quite a lot of roaches coming from Solar, or Skull X Raw. We've got a decent little army here that looks like it should be able to do something, but showing this team's track record might not go over so well. We got an evolution chamber finally. I have no SCVs? What? Oh, I was just exaggerating because I have no, I'm not saturated. He has an expo now. He's fully running off of this Nexus now. And these guys just get wrecked because of the placement of their units. It's all about micro. And these guys obviously know nothing about micro. I got a few Marines up there, which I am going to bring out and finish off these, I guess. And here comes my Marauder. I have 2 reactors now, and everybody is quit because of how terrible they did. So that was a pretty interesting game. I love how Mr. XD Pants Down up here managed to just basically defend his base the entire game and not get anything done, but just waste other teams' units. That was pretty great. So good play done by him. Everybody else pretty much sucked. Nobody had a fully saturated base. Nobody except for him had an expo, and he only had 2 probes running on that. So that's a pretty funny game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you hopefully at the next replay from Team Project. See ya.